compensate so that it kind of like cups it in like that. Every time I bite, that's how it would come in like that. But that's the opposite to how it should be. Your maxilla should be wider than your mandible, and they should be coming either down like this, your maxilla, molars and teeth, or they should be kind of going in just a little bit to kind of cup, like I said, the mandible when it goes up and when it bites. So the maxilla, so that's what we're gonna do basically. So the maxilla, molars and teeth, we're gonna tip them, because right now they're like this. We're gonna tip them inwards like this, now that we got the space, because you need the space, otherwise it makes no sense. We're gonna tip them either flat, but probably slightly inwards, like this, and obviously it's gonna be wider. So it's gonna be like this. The angle's not so aggressive. I'm trying to compensate for the camera angle. So it's gonna be like a slight in angle like this. And then these are gonna be affixed, obviously, because it's my maxilla. And then my mandible, instead of being inwards like this, we're gonna tip it out also. Or sorry, no. Sorry, yeah, I said it backwards, yeah. Instead of my mandible, instead of being yeah, they're like this, sorry. Had to just make sure I'm giving you guys the right information. Instead of them, yeah, because this has to, now I gotta think about it. These have to be in like this, like that. So therefore these have to be a little, oh, yeah. So instead of them being like this, my, let me just restart, because that's a lot of like stuff. So yeah, my maxilla, instead of the molars and teeth being tilted inwards, or sorry, fuck. Instead of them being tilted outwards like this on the maxilla, we're gonna tilt them flat and then even in a little bit. But like I said, it's gonna be bigger, so we're gonna have all that space. That's gonna cup the mandible when it comes up, instead of the teeth being out like this, the molars and the teeth, we're gonna tip them either horizontal but probably a little bit inwards like this. So yeah, that makes a lot more sense. To put it simply, in most cases, in most patients, and in mine in particular, you want to get your maxilla teeth tilting either zero, completely, vertical, or you want to get your maxilla teeth and molars to tip just a hair inward, so that it cups, it holds. Yeah, so that it cups and holds your mandible. So either vertical or maybe a little bit inward, and then your mandible either vertical or just a hair out. So this is how they would come in. So this is your mandible. Let's do it like on this side. This is your maxilla up here with your teeth tilted slightly out, and then this is your mandible with your teeth tilted slightly in. So something like that would be like your correct angle. Because they'd be like, yeah, sorry, they'd be like this, and these would be like this. I guess my explanation is just really confusing. I think the explanation is not too confusing, but I think my little hand gestures are quite confusing. So if this is how it is, it's supposed to be a little bit inwards, and then these are supposed to be a little bit outwards. So they would kind of bond like this. This a little. I'm gonna exaggerate the angles. Okay, I'm just gonna exaggerate the angles just so you guys get the point. But yeah, so this is the molar. You tilt them inward like that, And then the mandible, you tilt outward. So it's like that, so that they bond. You see how the angles match? When you bite up and down, the angles match. Whereas if this would be vertical, you see how it would hit from the top first instead of evenly? Or if it was even completely this way, it would hit only on the outside part of your teeth. Or if this was tilted outward, like how it is in my case, outward like, it's very hard to get outward like that, and my teeth, this is how my bite is right now. It's kind of like this. My maxilla is tilted out and my mandible is tilted in, and so they end up kind of landing like that, which you would think in theory is not a bad, because they kind of like locks in, they kind of match the angles. Well, yeah, the angles match a little bit because that's kind of how we forced it to grow because of, biting, as we grow up. But it's really locking the top teeth molars from growing outwards horizontally, and also even not vertically but forward. The hell's this thing complaining about? Oh, we're dead. Battery's dead. We'll tell you what. I got 2 more batteries for you. The device is hot though. You spent $1,500 at Dr. Koval. Woo! Dr. Koval would be taxing, but she'd be doing some good ass work. Like even when water was like dripping down my face and like splashing all over, she dabbed a little napkin all around. She does good work. She ain't cheap, but you pay for what you get, If you want good quality, good service, that's just what you got to do. I have no complaints about her service, about the way she's done things, her quality, her care. I have no complaints about that at all. But yeah, anyways, like I said, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fix the bite. We're gonna move the teeth in, the front teeth. We're gonna bring the canines down. We're gonna tip the maximal molars inward a little bit now that they're further out than the mandible, and then we're gonna tip the mandible teeth a little bit inward so that they match. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that next time though. Right now I have to keep expanding. I gotta keep turning. We estimate that we have maybe about a little bit under 3 millimeters, maybe a little more, because the spaces start to distribute themselves amongst. I don't just have the space. I have spaces in between both of these teeth right here. They're very minimal though. Probably can't even see it on camera. Maybe if I shine a light through it, you could see it. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Invisalign next time I come here. We're gonna start with the bottom, do that whole process that I just went over like a million times right now. And then when I come back, we're also gonna check to see if we can maybe get started on the top. Probably not though, if I'm being honest with you, but that's okay. Just time. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, I guess that was it for my for this little experience. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like, subscribe, share, add me on Snapchat, add me on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. I love seeing what you guys have to say about this. And I love learning. I love, asking you guys questions, and you guys, tell me what you guys know, and yeah, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, and y'all have a good one, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.